Here's your reward for making it to the end of the video.
Here's Brody Brazil.
So here we are at the end of the City Connect 1.0 era. There's only one more team left to debut their 1.0 versions of City Connect. That's the Minnesota Twins. After that, the Dodgers will actually unveil their version 2 edition jerseys. And I'm not sure if the whole league's going to get another cycle. Maybe we start a new round in 2025. But I do know that 2 teams exist right now that are not even getting a round 1. They're the Oakland A's, which I'll discuss in a second, and the New York Yankees. And at least in the case of the Yankees, right, there's 2 different things between the A's and Yankees and David and Goliath going on here. In the case of the Yankees, it begs the question of how much do we value tradition versus value evolution? And sorry, I didn't mean to distract you from that actual concept right there. I think that one's pretty cool. I'll tell you about the person who made it, give them credit in just a second, but why couldn't the Yankees really pull something like that off? I've also got another one to show you. Again, just a second. Hang on for that. First off, let's revisit the City Connect program. It was a 4-year unveiling process. They started this in 21, so 21, 22, 23, and 24. And that brings us here to the end of round 1. They said when they started this, these alternate version jerseys, like taking 10 steps farther, like these are not just alternates. These are off the wall sometimes. It was said to be in helping get younger fans involved with baseball, geared towards younger fans. Okay, and that might be true, but in my honest opinion, as we've seen this unfold, it's way more likely geared to create more revenue. You know, hats and hoodies and jerseys and T-shirts with the City Connect branding on it that people might go out there and buy. They wouldn't necessarily buy the ordinary stuff. This gives you a chance, like look at the Padres, to depart from the norm, do something crazy, and sell a bunch more merch because of that. I don't know if the players really care one way or another. It's fun sometimes to see one or both teams wearing their City Connects against each other. But let's be honest, what this is really for, it's about the money more than anything else. All of these different sets of jerseys have a bunch of built-in geographical ties, and usually it's little details here and there that you did not notice at first that you figure out or find out over time, which I kind of like. It's the whole Easter egg thing. But like I said, 30 teams in Major League Baseball, only 28 of them are active. And we're about to get into the Yankees thing here in just a second. But first, we've got to talk about the Oakland A's, who are playing their last season in Oakland right now, as we understand it, as we witness it here in 2024. So with that said, there's really only 3 things for me to think about here. Number 1, it would have been regrettable if a jersey had been released a year or 2 ago with all this Oakland branding, the town, Oaktown, the tree, all that stuff, town business, whatever. It would have been a bit regrettable had baseball made that commitment and then flipped the script like they did voting last November to allow relocation. So there's no question about that. But it's also so unfortunate that A's fans are neglected, almost singled out, like the Yankees are kind of choosing not to have a City Connect. Baseball's literally telling A's fans, we're not even stepping in this one. We're not even putting our foot in this pool. Sorry, you can't play. Nothing. They should have done it probably earlier than later, but they didn't do it at all. And now look how it stands out. Look how it looks. And so on that note, I mean, to me, like the fans, this is not on the fans at all. This, to me, is a straight up black eye for Major League Baseball. The fact that the A's don't have a City Connect, the whole situation, it's a city disconnect for the Oakland A's. But the fact that every other team that wants one has one, even the Cardinals were like, we weren't going to do it, but we got talked into it. They got one. Just like that. So in my opinion, this is a bit of a black eye for Major League Baseball. And here's what somebody came up with, Dugout Creative. I'll give them credit up there. I think this one was even a couple years ago. The town across the chest decided to keep the white cleats. I think I like that. I probably would have done something else here with the socks, maybe not in red. Well, actually, you know what? Here, I'll just do yellow, gold. Did I say yellow? I meant gold. Yellow pen. It looks enough like gold. Maybe some stripes there. Something flashy On the socks, I got to say that I do like the piping right there. I don't know if I'm big on the oak leaf tree logo of City of Oakland. I don't know. They could have figured something out there, but overall, and there's no implementation here of maybe an alternate color or a third color. This is fine, but again, we're just talking about something that will never, ever, ever even exist. And the sad part about this is, looks like this was made, I drew right over it, sorry, in 2020. So this is when we knew City Connects were coming out for all the teams. Had no clue. The person making this had no clue. The Oakland A's version would never even exist. I think, was it now 2 summers ago when Paul Blackburn was the A's all-star representative? Was that game Dodger Stadium? Is that where it was? I thought this jersey right here, this all gray, like slate gray, I called it Coliseum gray. I'll just write Collie gray. See, and I think this right here, you put some like Kelly green accents on it, maybe the little spoon effect here of piping on the jersey, little some of that. And so you use actually like, and I'll just draw on it here, you use actual gold. You know, we talk about green and gold, where gold is more like that yellow color right there. So if you do actual gold on there like that has a pretty cool look. Coliseum gray, Kelly green, and actual gold. I don't know. That was my concept over the years. I thought something like that would really hit nice. So anyway, back to the Yankees. They're kind of the front runner of this video because at least they had a choice in the City Connect series. And I do understand this is a Yankees franchise that's never had any alternate jersey. Like over the years, almost every team has decided that here's our third look, and our fourth look, and our Sunday look, and our this look. Nope, not the Yankees. They don't change anything. In fact, they're a team that still has rules about facial hair for their players. I'm sure you're aware of that, but now put all these pieces together. Are they really that stuck, though, in the 1900s to turn down merchandising and opportunity? And I get it. They make a ton of money already. They're not maybe necessarily in need of that. But why would you turn down more? And also, like if you're baseball and you're saying, hey, everybody's in on this, right? Yeah, we're all in on it. Yankees, you in? They better say yes. It's either all of us or none of us. There is that peer pressure which could exist, which obviously doesn't exist. I don't know. I think they're taking their image way too seriously. When I saw some quotes from the Cardinals and their front office who says, they said, this is Cardinals baseball. And you know, we've never had a red jersey in 101 years, so why would we do it now? And then they're doing it. I just think we're in 2024. A lot more goes than ever before. And it goes back to the whole thing of, are you taking yourself too seriously? How much do we value your tradition, and you wear those a bunch, versus the possible evolution of trying something different? And on that note, you've waited here to the end of the video, almost the end of it, and now I'm finally going to reward you. Here's your reward for making it to the end of the video. I'll probably also use that little part right there as a clip at the beginning of this video. But how about these as options? And these were made by Thomas Northcutt. I found these on Twitter. I can't believe these didn't get like more shares and much more hype. These are very cool. Look at first off, the Art Deco version of the New York Yankees. Now, adding in a color like gold or brass or whatever that is. I mean, first off, I really like the neckline there. And that little Art Deco thing on both shoulders, and the sleeves with the piping, and New York and kind of that Gothic, Gotham-ish type deco font. Kind of like the hat, to be honest. Looks like an A's hat, if I'm not lying. But look at the texture. Can you see that? Zoom in on your screen. Make sure you check out the texture of that jersey in the middle. Now, that's kind of off the wall. I would understand if the Yankees are like, oh, hell no. Fine. But Yankees, what's wrong with this? It's basically the inverse of kind of what you're already doing. I would even say, do I have a white pen? Yeah. What if you did put an 06 on there? What if you put a number on there? I don't know. Just spitballing here. You could even I'll even let you keep the same hat. Now, is this color a little bit more blue than the navy blue that they wear? I'll even let you keep the same hat, though, if you did that jersey right there. Great job on these, Thomas, by the way. But if you're telling me that that's too much, that's too modern, that's too futuristic, we don't do that. Really? This is baseball. It's a game. It's entertainment. Everybody else did it. Now you're the one not doing it and standing out like a sore thumb. So, tradition versus evolution. Here's a team like the A's who didn't get the chance. Didn't get the chance. And I don't know what they would have sold with the fan base and the sentiment that they currently are. No, I don't know how that would have gone. I'm just saying one team didn't even get the chance. And then here's a team who says, we're too good for that. We don't do that. Oh, excuse me. Tradition versus evolution. That's the conversation here. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Tradition versus evolution, specifically of the Yankees. You made it here to the end. I appreciate that. Thumbs up down below. That'll help me, this video, and this channel. If you've never seen me before, that's actually a good thing. I want to make sure you come back, though, and make sure you stick. So go down there and hit that subscribe button right now so I can definitely see you back here next time.